In a bustling city filled with towering skyscrapers and endless noise, there lived a young man named Arjun. Arjun was a journalist, known for his sharp mind and relentless pursuit of stories. But unlike many of his peers, Arjun had one unwavering principle. He believed in the power of truth. He believed that truth, no matter how hard it was to uncover, had the power to change lives, topple empires, and heal wounds. However, the world around him didn't always share his conviction. Corruption, greed, and deceit were rampant, and those in power often silenced anyone who dared to challenge them. Arjun had seen colleagues lose their jobs, their reputations, and even their lives for standing up for the truth. Yet, he refused to back down. He knew that the truth was worth fighting for, even if it came at a great cost. One day, Arjun received a tip about a powerful businessman named Vikram Seth, who was allegedly involved in a massive money laundering scheme. Vikram was not just any businessman, he was a philanthropist, a public figure adored by the masses. He had built schools, hospitals, and shelters, and his face was plastered on billboards across the city with the tagline, "A better future for all." Arjun knew that exposing Vikram would be dangerous. The man had connections in high places, and anyone who crossed him mysteriously disappeared. But Arjun couldn't ignore the evidence. He spent months investigating, digging through financial records, interviewing whistleblowers, and piecing together the puzzle. The deeper he went, the more he realized the extent of Vikram's crimes. The schools and hospitals were just a facade, a way to launder money and gain public trust. As Arjun prepared to publish his story, he received a warning. A mysterious envelope was slipped under his door, containing a single sentence: "Stop digging, or you'll regret it." Arjun's hands trembled as he read the note, but he didn't stop. He knew that if he backed down now, the truth would remain buried forever. The day the story was published, the city erupted in chaos. Vikram's supporters accused Arjun of spreading lies, while others demanded answers. Arjun's life was turned upside down. He received death threats, his apartment was vandalized, and he was followed everywhere he went. But he stood his ground, refusing to retract his story. Vikram, desperate to save his reputation, filed a lawsuit against Arjun, accusing him of defamation. The trial was long and grueling, with Vikram's lawyers using every trick in the book to discredit Arjun. But Arjun had evidence, solid, irrefutable evidence. One by one, the witnesses came forward, revealing the dark truth behind Vikram's empire. The final blow came when a former employee of Vikram's company testified in court. She revealed how Vikram had used the charity funds to finance his illegal activities, leaving thousands of people without the help they desperately needed. The courtroom fell silent as she spoke, her voice trembling with emotion. When the verdict was announced, the city held its breath. Vikram was found guilty on all counts, and his empire crumbled overnight. The schools and hospitals he had built were taken over by the government, and the money he had stolen was returned to the people. Arjun became a hero overnight. His story inspired a wave of change, with people demanding transparency and accountability from their leaders. But for Arjun, the victory was bittersweet. He had lost friends, his job, and his sense of security. Yet, he had no regrets. He had stood by the truth, and that was all that mattered. Years later, Arjun was invited to speak at a journalism conference. As he stood on the stage, looking out at the sea of eager faces, he said, "The truth is not always easy to uncover, and it is rarely easy to share. It will test you, break you, and force you to confront your deepest fears. But the truth is worth fighting for. It has the power to change the world, one story at a time. The audience erupted in applause, but Arjun's mind was elsewhere. He thought of all the people who had suffered because of Vikram's lies, and all the people who had found justice because of the truth. He knew that his journey was far from over. There were still countless stories waiting to be told, countless truths waiting to be uncovered. And so, Arjun continued his work, driven by the belief that the truth, no matter how hard it was to find, was always worth fighting for. Because, in the end, the truth was not just a story, it was a beacon of hope, a force for change, and a testament to the power of courage and integrity. The truth may be difficult to uncover and even harder to share, but it has the power to transform lives and societies. Standing by the truth, even in the face of adversity, is a testament to courage and integrity. It reminds us that the pursuit of truth is not just a responsibility, but a powerful tool for creating a better world.